Chosen ones, you can no longer hide the power rising from within you. Coming out of the darkness, surprising the world with your light, redefining your existence, and now Elon Musk inviting you to Mars cannot be a mere coincidence. This is a completely different call. Because that unshakable energy that can move mountains is mobilizing with you, and the boundaries drawn for you are breaking down one by one. As you continue to shine as the light of the world, Matthew 5:14, the very purpose of your existence takes on a new dimension. This moment is not just a change, it is a profound divine awakening. Doubt, fear, and all the old limitations have lost their power. They are replaced by an unstoppable purpose that moves you forward with conviction and clarity. Please take a moment to pause the video before continuing with this life-changing message. Just click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 5,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 99. The energy of this movie will be amplified by this amount, which will send a powerful signal to the cosmos. And remember that if you are truly a chosen one, you will watch this movie to the end because your soul already knows in your heart that this is for you. If you are not ready to accept this reality, you may not survive. However, if you accept it, your life will never be the same. Now let's move on. The call to Mars is not limited to a passion for exploration. It is also an opportunity for you to discover yourself and open up a whole new world. It is no longer about proving something to others or fighting for an ideal. The force that drives you forward is a deep determination that rises from your soul beyond all opinion. The world must be prepared now, because you are not just a passenger. You are at the heart of the revolution. You are only just beginning. As you cross the red horizon of Mars, you have the potential to illuminate both the planet and all of humanity with your light. When you embrace this invitation, you can shine your true power throughout the universe. Like a river breaking through uncharted territory, it neutralizes resistance. You cannot stop progress. Every action you take is a statement of purpose as well as endurance. Those who underestimate you are forced to struggle with the fact that you are growing and realize that they cannot control or define who you are. Every action you take now represents a greater calling, a divine alignment that makes the path clear for you. You no longer wander aimlessly. You are only made stronger by oppositions that increase your momentum and sharpen your concentration. Now is your moment to take charge, to evolve, to create, and to fully embody the person you were always destined to be. You are the city on the hill, and every step you take makes it shine brighter. Nothing can extinguish the brightness within you. Now is your time. Seize it. When you discover yourself rooted in an unshakable inner strength and other voices lose their influence, a significant shift takes place. Under the sun, the desire for approval disappears like fog, leaving behind a brilliant clarity that guides your actions. If you believe in the Lord's steadfast love, His ever-present presence, and His sovereign plan for your life, write 33 because He is trustworthy and keeps His word. The shackles of expectation that once held you tightly are now shattered beneath your feet, unable to bind you to the beliefs or manipulations of others. With your newfound freedom, the burden of other people's opinions no longer affects your path, and it becomes an unwavering purpose. The dynamics of control are completely reversed. Those who previously tried to control or influence you discover that their efforts were futile and that their power is insignificant in the face of your unwavering independence. Your constant self-control defeats subtle means of manipulation, such as words, gestures, and underlying threats. When they see that they can no longer direct your path or get a response, their resentment grows. Every conscious and unrestrained action you take becomes a declaration of independence that is more powerful than any confrontation. Even those who cannot fully understand this change are impressed by its indisputable power. They feel the change in your being, the uncompromising force that says you are no longer under their control. Those who live with control find this transition unsettling because it forces them to face a world where their domination is powerless. In this place of liberation, you walk freely and purposefully, free from the urge to conform or please others. It is a declaration of self that causes others to struggle to let you go, a power so absolute as to be frightening. When your life is in harmony with a greater, unchanging rhythm, unaffected by the chaos that surrounds others, a deep silence arises. This stillness is not just a passive attitude or inaction. It is a solid foundation, firmly established and unalterable. While the world around you is in turmoil and uncertainty, you remain rooted and move with unfathomable ease and confidence. The power of this serenity acts as an invisible wall, protecting you from outside disturbances that can overwhelm others. This inner balance comes from a deep connection with something incomprehensible, rather than from fleeting moments. When faced with challenges and forces that seek to upset the balance, instead of rushing or resisting, you respond with a calm grace that removes hostility without confrontation. People who used to delight in creating chaos are now confused and unable to agitate or disturb you. They are caught up in the chaos they have planned for you, but your path remains unobstructed and untraveled. Your unwavering stance is a quiet strength that goes beyond typical stoicism rather than a lack of emotion. Those who seek control through chaos are frightened and confused by what is mysterious to many, but represents a power far greater than human will. When they encounter a calm they cannot break, their efforts become meaningless. For the next 48 hours you will be materially abundant. Write 88 to confirm that what you are about to learn today will change your life. Every effort to throw you off balance only serves to emphasize how strongly you are aligned, exposing your opponent's own weaknesses while you continue undaunted and unshaken. Aligning with an infinite source of energy, a source beyond common understanding, leads to a deep connection. This force serves as the cornerstone of your behavior, magnifying your presence and influence in inexplicable ways. While its effects are undetectable, they are tangible. The environment changes behind your back, and people with ill intentions are disarmed and disturbed by an energy they cannot understand. Your essence attracts attention and arouses both curiosity and pain without words. It radiates an uncontrollable power. Those who previously tried to discredit or oppose you are now confronted by the indisputable power of what you represent. Their efforts seem weak in your presence, dwarfed by an unlimited and unattainable power. This energy comes from something much bigger than any one person, and instead of coming from within you, it flows through you. It is an unshakable force that transforms every action you take, not into an instrument of domination, but into proof of harmony with this greater reality. Enemies realize that it is pointless to fight against something they cannot comprehend or replicate. They become even more agitated when they see that this force is beyond their grasp and that their tactics are not working. This connection is a reminder of the enormous potential you have as a conduit for this power, and this is both a gift and a duty for you. Every action you take has an impact that extends far beyond your immediate surroundings and reaffirms the fact that nothing so deeply rooted in a world beyond the physical can defeat attempts to devalue you. You have a heightened awareness that allows you to see the truths lurking under uncertainty and deception. It is a piercing clarity that reveals not just a passing thought or intuition, but the intentions and truth that others try to conceal. When the facades on which others rely are weakened by your perception, what was previously unnoticed suddenly becomes obvious. When you can see through the facade, manipulative methods lose their power and become worthless. This ability goes far beyond superficial observations and explores the underlying currents that motivate behavior and actions. In your view, subtleties that others might ignore become glaring indicators that give you a unique insight into what is really going on down there. Those who rely on deception or manipulation are unblocked. Their elaborate masks come off to reveal the weaknesses they want to hide. The more you improve your perception, the more obvious their motives become, the more they try to hide them. Those who rely on dishonesty find this capacity disturbing because they soon find that their falseness has nowhere to go. They become more and more restless as the delusions they used to manage disappear, leaving them confused and helpless. They try to create uncertainty, but every choice and action you take clears the way. Even the most cunning opponents are disarmed by your unwavering concentration on reality, and when confronted with an inevitable truth, they have to scramble to gain ground. Your clarity becomes a force unto itself, exposing every lie and every shadow. You begin to exude a deep attraction that draws people and possibilities to you as if guided by an invisible force. There is more to this magnetic pull than charisma. It is a radiant energy that makes things work out for you. People are drawn to you for no apparent reason, their interest is piqued, and their focus is captured. Conditions that were once unattainable now seem to unfold with effortless simplicity, and resources seem to flow to you without resistance. This attraction cannot be learned or copied. It is a true manifestation of a closer connection with something greater. You will condemn in judgment every mouth that rises against you, and no weapon created against you will succeed. Isaiah 54:17. Your ascension is sure and easy, like an eagle flying above the storm. Those who tried to stop you now watch in amazement as you move toward a goal they cannot understand. It is about surrendering yourself to a divine power that makes the path clear and accelerates your progress, not fighting. They are not bothered by what you have, but by the unwavering energy you carry as you move forward. Opportunities and blessings come to you naturally, which shows how different your alignment is from their dependence on coercion. The more purposeful your actions are, the stronger the force that drives you. Even those who oppose you are drawn to your progress, and when they see the richness that comes from your mission, their resistance turns into grudging respect. Your journey is as much about inspiration as success. Your story shows what can happen when faith leads. Efforts to bring you down only emphasize how brilliant your rise is. You shine with a clarity that reveals opposition for what it is: a useless, soaring lighthouse, useless in the face of the power of divine harmony. This is only the beginning. Keep moving forward with courage, realizing that nothing can stop what a greater power has started. So go ahead. Now is the time to shine. There is an extraordinary clarity that pierces through the layers of deception and reveals the essence of people's true intentions. This is not just a gut feeling or a superficial intuition, but a fundamental capacity to detect intentions with stunning precision. When you look at someone, their false masks fall away and their true intentions are revealed. When carefully created facades are removed, manipulative techniques and camouflaged motives lose their effect. When their true character is revealed, those who previously relied on subtle tricks find it difficult to remain calm. As a result of this heightened awareness, your choices and interactions change. Where there was indecision or uncertainty before, there is now absolute assurance. When the hidden is revealed, it becomes clear who belongs in your circle and who doesn't, and concerns about loyalty, harmony, and reliability disappear. This realization creates a line that only sincere people can cross, and those with hidden agendas are forced to retreat because they can no longer control or hide. This revelation has an impact that extends far beyond interpersonal relationships, upsetting the power structures of those who rely on deception or concealment, making them helpless and vulnerable. They are forced to confront the futility of their efforts as their plans fall apart in the face of your unwavering awareness. This judgment does more than protect you. It guarantees that no dishonesty can flourish in your presence and reinforces your power. Each revelation acts as a mirror, allowing your opponents to confront their own dishonesty as you move forward with an unwavering sense of purpose and integrity. A strong determination takes root within you, propelling you forward with unstoppable passion. It goes beyond mere desire. It is an unwavering motivation that comes from your deepest self and gives you an unstoppable sense of purpose. Obstacles disappear as if they never existed, and challenges that previously seemed insurmountable suddenly fall under the weight of your relentless progress. You are pushed towards your goals by an unshakable force that grows stronger with every step you take. Attempts to weaken or derail you are met with resistance from this unshakable inner drive. Those who try to deter you are defeated by your immense power. Every effort to resist or thwart you makes you more determined, leaving your opponents exhausted and unable to keep up. As your will transforms every obstacle into a springboard for greater achievements, attempts to block your path seem more pointless. This drive becomes a hallmark that separates your path and is evidence of a goal much bigger than you. It is not just the drive to succeed, but a deep harmony that crystallizes the path of your activities. Those who oppose you are speechless, unable to comprehend the source of your strength or how it continues to grow in the face of adversity. Their opposition diminishes each time you move forward, emphasizing the stark difference between a life motivated by temporary goals and a life anchored in a deeper purpose. This unwavering determination, unaffected by external forces, is the best proof of the power behind your goal. Every movement you make seems to flow naturally with a rhythm beyond comprehension. This extraordinary connection to a higher level that guides your journey is neither random nor accidental. Every choice you make seems predetermined, and every action you take is aligned with an unstoppable goal. The weight of this alignment causes obstacles to melt away, leaving those who try to stop you stunned at their inability to stop your progress. Jeremiah 29:11 states, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans that will not harm you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a future." With a higher plan guiding you and making sure your every step is deliberate, your path opens up in the ideal moment. Obstacles disappear as if they never existed, while opportunities present themselves exactly when they are needed. This is not a coincidence, it is alignment. Enemies rage as their attempts to intervene fail in the face of unfathomable power, while allies marvel at the smooth progress of your journey. This momentum is the result of divine orchestration rather than human effort. Both protected and pushed, your journey contains a force that increases your influence while protecting you from injury. With each step you take, your determination grows stronger, enabling you to do more with less effort. Others don't understand that your path is shaped by faith and purpose, not just effort. As you continue to rise, those who oppose you feel uneasy. Their plans are frustrated, and they show their helplessness to stop what is being set in motion by God. This is evidence of what happens when you commit to a greater calling, not just personal success. Every progress is proof of the power of living with faith and trust. Your journey is not just a destination, but an example. It reveals the futility of resistance while motivating those around you. Besides being open, the road ahead is full of possibilities reserved just for you. Move forward with courage, knowing that the future is bigger than you can fathom. You cannot be stopped, for something far greater than earthly limits is guiding your path. Better things will happen in the future. Problems no longer have the ability to break you. Rather, they serve as a test of your infinite fortitude. Your metamorphosis feeds on what may have broken others, making every setback a testament to your unwavering strength. Challenges do not make you less strong, but rather stronger and more determined. Those who want to see you fail are speechless when you overcome adversity with fresh strength, when you represent a power they cannot comprehend. Every challenge becomes a chance to showcase your inner strength. Challenges that others fear become opportunities to help you achieve even more. The capacity to turn challenges into success sends a powerful message. Nothing can stop you from moving forward. Your presence becomes a shining example of perseverance, radiating a power that dispels any gloom. Both your supporters and your enemies are forced to recognize the indisputable power that sustains you, and your opponents are annoyed that they cannot stop you. These victories represent alignment with a greater purpose that takes you beyond everyday problems and goes beyond personal success. When others experience difficulties, you turn them into proof of your kinship with something greater. Those who wanted you to fail suddenly realize that their attempts were ineffective, and this accelerates your ascension. This unwavering fortitude emphasizes the clear distinction between a life guided by a divine purpose and a life bound by temporary desires. Your victories not only demonstrate your perseverance, but are indisputable proof that you are protected, empowered, and motivated by a force far more powerful than any challenge on earth. Feel the call. Realize your full potential. Every action you take has a deep significance and a sense of purpose that cannot be ignored or minimized. Your activities are no longer impulsive or random, but intentional and driven by a greater purpose that affects the world around you. Every action you take reveals a goal so clear and decisive that it sets you apart from others who wander aimlessly. This obvious connection to something bigger sets you apart as someone who acts with the authority of a goal rather than on whims. This concentration not only gives you more power, but also draws attention to the futility of others trying to outdo or oppose you. Compared to the depth of your faith, their efforts to refute or deflect suddenly seem flimsy and ineffective. Their lack of direction becomes more and more apparent as you move forward. Your clarity becomes their chaos, revealing the weakness of their efforts to block your progress. They struggle with their inability to understand or challenge your commitment. The driving force behind your behavior is a clear difference that draws others to you. While opponents feel the pain of comparison and see the futility of their opposition, allies see your unwavering determination and are motivated to follow you. Every action you take reinforces the indisputable strength of your cause. This makes your actions more than simple gestures and removes any doubt about where your power comes from. They become an expression of your connection to something much greater, a power that gives you unquestionable strength to move forward. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. My God is my rock, my refuge, my shield, the horn of my salvation, the fortress. Psalm 18, verse 2. Faith surrounds you like an invincible fortress. It is not a passive faith. On the contrary, it is a living force, a heavenly shield that blocks any attempt to hurt or weaken you. It will defend you against every attack and strengthen you every step of the way. Those who oppose you soon realize the futility of their efforts, for their opposition only serves to emphasize the strength of the power that sustains you. This faith is not just a protection, but a source of unshakable inner strength. While others stumble, you remain steadfast, rooted in the unchanging reality of something far greater than yourself. Those who attempt to test this foundation are discouraged by the assurance that radiates from it. Their attempts to interfere with you will backfire and make them face their own shortcomings. This fortress is based on enduring strength rather than transient emotions. It grows with every obstacle, turning setbacks into triumphs. Those who wish you harm are confused, their plans foiled by the unbreakable barrier of divine protection. Instead of just surviving, you thrive. Keep moving forward, undaunted and unbowed, knowing that nothing can defeat what God has strengthened. Your course is considered insurmountable because of your unyielding dedication. This ability increases the reality of your commitment to something greater than just protecting you. When enemies see that their tactics are ineffective against you, they are forced to face the reality that their influence is limited. The integrity of your faith becomes unquestionable, reminding you that nothing outside of you can weaken the beliefs within you. It is a silent, unstoppable force that embodies both your fortitude and the futility of all resistance. The time has come when your inner potential will merge with an irresistible force that will enable you to create without limits. Forces greater than yourself are amplifying the energy you now possess. When you create a synergy that makes your vision insurmountable, the other side cannot withstand the intensity of your concentration and purpose and collapses under the sheer volume of what you are radiating. Obstacles no longer hold you back. You have complete control over the course ahead of you. Your work has the capacity to elevate and change people's lives in ways that have an infinitely positive impact. Things that seemed counterintuitive now happen with ease. Your every activity is supported by the cosmos itself, motivated by the alignment you have achieved and the power you represent. This allows the seeds you plant to take root and flourish. Your path becomes a testament to the limitless possibilities that unfold when you fully embrace your position, when purpose and energy are properly aligned. Participate in the change instead of just observing. Let's make it happen by subscribing now. Now is the time to show what is possible. Knowing that no obstacle can stop you from achieving your goals, you have the duty and the chance to fearlessly create, to share the evidence of your change and guide others who are ready to reach their own potential. What will you shape next? You have the tools and the canvas is blank. It's time to let your actions speak louder than words and encourage others to realize their own limitless potential. If this video resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Tell someone you think needs to hear it. Subscribe to this channel and enable alerts so you don't miss more divine messages. Let's continue to share hope, love, and divine guidance together. See you in the next video. Thank you.